I have lipstick on, indeed. I do. Hi and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So today I wanted to focus on a colorful spring look. It has been cold for far too long and I want to kickstart spring. And was that the right word? Kickstart? Yeah, kickstart. I want to kickstart spring. I want to kickstart all the warm weather. So we will be focusing on the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. You guys saw that I purchased this. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, then please keep watching. So I'm definitely ready for spring to come through. I'm ready to switch up my wardrobe. It has been so cold here in Cincinnati. The high for today was 26 and the low is 15. No thank you. We are in March. I'm ready for 50, 60, 70 plus weather. So to kind of jump start spring and to, you know, re-motivate me, I definitely want to do a fun, colorful look. So we are going to be using the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. You guys saw that I had purchased this recently. I only was able to play with a couple of these top shades right here, but I have yet to play with any of the other fun color ones. So I'm really excited to get my brushes into that. So let's start creating. I've already prepped my eyes using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot as usual, and I did set them with the shade Parched, which is this neutral shade right here. So I think I want to play with a little bit of the yellow and the orange out of this palette. I'll definitely be dipping into some of the more neutral shades. Guys, I just realized this pan's placed upside down. Look at Kumquat compared to the other ones. The logo's upside down. What? That's funny. So I definitely want to play with some of the more orangey yellow shades in this. I'll probably definitely dip into some of those warmer brown tones too, just to deepen and add depth. I'm going to be taking my Wayne Goss 03 brush, and I'm going to be going into the shade Quench, which is the yellow shade right down here. And I'm just going to be placing that all in my crease. Ooh, yes.
Oh. Super pigmented.
She is pigmented. Oh my goodness. So I also did try a new brow product. It is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's the one that's comparable to the Anastasia. Not mad at it. It was literally only $5.99. Like, you can't beat that. I've also used ColourPop's brow pencil before, and I really enjoy those. So I'm still just using Quenched all in that crease. It is really pigmented. Next, I'm going to be going in with Taste Buds, which is going to be this shade right here. I'll be using my MAC 221. And I'll just place that over top of Quenched. I really don't know what kind of look I'm going for, to be honest. I'm just playing around. This is the first time that I've got to use the colorful shades in this palette, so I'm really excited that they are pigmented. And again, going back in on this side with Taste Buds over top of Quench. Just placing that right in my crease. I'm not really focusing it on the outer V. I'm focusing it more on the edge of the crease. Yeah, it's cute. So I'll just go back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, and I'm just going to make sure those shades are blended out. We definitely got more of an orangey shade, which I knew was going to happen. We mixed a more of a salmon color with a yellow. Okay, now going in with my Morphe 506 brush. So it's a smaller brush. I'm going to be dipping into the shade B, which is that one right there. So I'm gonna concentrate this really in that crease. So we're placing this more in the outer of the crease. And And then I'll switch back to my Wayne Goss 03 brush and just blend that out. I'm not mad about it. And then I'll repeat on the other eye. I have to say with this shadow, it definitely spreads like the pigment does, so using very little, lightly tapping into the shade and just placing it on the tip of the brush just so you feel like you have more control of it. It's really pretty. I love warm toes. Kill me. What is wrong with me? I love warm tones on my eyes because my eyes are green, so I feel like it definitely accentuates them. So I'm loving this color palette right now. Next, I'm going to go in, I'm going to switch back to my MAC 221 brush. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Stroke, which is this one right here. So I'm going to be taking that, and I'm just going to be focusing it in the outer portion of the crease. And then switching back with my Wayne Goss, just making sure that it's all blended out. Okay, and then we'll repeat that on the other eye as well. So focusing that in the outer crease, and I'm slightly going into the outer V with it. So we're going to deepen it up a little more by using the shade Drizzle, which is the darkest shade in this bottom corner right here. And I'll go back in with that Morphe M506 brush. So I'm going to take this in the outer crease. Yeah, you see how like it spreads? You definitely want to make sure you have a blending brush or that you have tools that really help you blend so you don't get any sticker eyeshadow. I think we'll stop there with that. That's cute. So I think I'm just gonna keep this eye more matte. So I'm gonna go back in with the shade Parch, which remember that was the more cream shade that is right here. And I'll be using my MAC 234 brush, and I'll be using the natural hair side of it, which is this side. I'm just gonna pat that onto my lid. Okay, making sure everything's blended again, I'm gonna go back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, and I'm just gonna blend all of that together. And lastly, I will brush my lashes out. So I'm just taking a clean spoolie and brushing them out. I'm so excited for what I have in store for you guys for my lashes. Alrighty, now that we have that all done, I'm gonna go place my foundation and the rest of my face makeup on, get myself together, and I'll be back to finish the eyes. Alright, now that we're looking like a normal human being, I finished doing my hair. I was allowing it to air dry. So we are back to finish the eye look, but first I'm gonna go over some products that I did use on my face. So for foundation today, I used the YSL All Hours. Again, my shade is going to be B30 Almond. I love this foundation so much. Like, I find myself like gravitating towards it every time I go to put foundation on. For concealer, I am wearing my Nars Soft Matte in the shade Vanilla. So for setting powder today, I did switch it up. This isn't really a favorite of most, I feel like, but I really like the finish it gives to my skin. I don't find it too overpowering, especially since I am oily. I think it gives a nice finish to the skin, especially if you are more dry. And this is the Translucent Glow Powder by Laura Mercier. I will say that it is a little intense if you are not used to that kind of glow. I don't know. I just have this bond with it, and I really like it. I really like how it makes my skin look glowy, but it's not too much. It really isn't. I like it. So, whatever. And then for bronzer, just in this region, I use my Laura Mercier Ritual Bronzer. This is a baked blush bronze. For contour, I used my MAC All the Right Angles contour palette. They do not sell this anymore. They do still sell the shades. So I used the sculpting powder, which is this one right here. Of course, for blush, I use my MAC Fairly Precious in Extra Dimension Blush. This is one of my absolute go-tos. And lastly, highlight, my combo that I've just been loving lately is going to be the ColourPop Smoke and Whistles Super Shock Cheek, and then the Flesh Beauty Boost Highlighter. Also, just so you guys know, I do leave all the products that I use down in the description box. I also even list the skincare that I was using for that day as well, just so you guys know in case you're ever curious. So let's go ahead and finish our eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Teddy Eye Kohl by MAC. It looks like this. It is just a standard brown liner. It does have a little bit of a gold fleck to it, which I really love about that. So I'm just gonna stick that in my lower waterline. And then after that's done, I'm gonna place it at my lash root. What I really love about this liner is that it doesn't dry down, so you are able to place it and then move it or smudge it. So I'm now going to go in with my MAC 219 pencil brush, which looks like this. And I think we're going to dip into the shade, let's go in with the shade Beige. I won't say the ending, but you get it. So first I'm just gonna smoke out the lower lash line with the liner I've already placed. Okay, so once that's done, now I'm gonna go in with that eyeshadow shade. I'm just gonna take it and smoke it out underneath. Okay, so once that's placed, I'm gonna go back in with my MAC 221 brush, and I'm gonna dip a little into the shade Kumquat, which is this one right there. And I'm just gonna lightly sweep that underneath, and I'm gonna connect it to the outer portion of our look. Going back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, I'm just going to, of course, make sure everything is blended. Excuse me, hair. Not welcomed. Now going in with a new mascara. This is courtesy of my mom. She actually purchased this and didn't like it, so she gave it to me and I was like, yeah, I'll try it, why not? And I've absolutely been loving it. The only downfall is I'm not a huge fan of the wand, so I do use my mascara brush with it, and that is going to be the Pat McGrath Labs, the Fetish Eye Mascara. So this is the wand, and then the mascara tube is just very basic. And then of course the logo is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on my bottom lashes first. So what I do is I place it and then I brush it all out with the mascara brush. Now going in with my MAC 205 brush, which is the small mascara one, I'm just going to brush everything out. I honestly find this mascara to be easy to build up and also maneuver around the lashes, if that makes sense. Like, it's easy to, like, if you have a clump, to just remove that off. Now I did get a little under my lash line, so I'm just gonna go back in with my pencil brush and just smoke that out so it's gone. I enjoy it. I'm gonna take what's left on my brush and just push it up into my lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put a lip on. I am gonna do this off camera and then I'll be back and we will discuss what we think about this look. Alrighty, so I have placed my lip on. I'm using the NYX Natural Lip Pencil, because what else do I use? It's literally my favorite neutral lip pencil on me, personally. I'm also wearing Too Faced Liquid Matte Lipstick in Child Star. And then, of course, Fenty Gloss Bomb Lip Gloss. I wanted to make sure it was very glowy and very glossy. Because there's lots of sunshine when it's warm, so lots of reflection. Alrighty, so my opinions on this palette, because this is the first time that I really created a look with it, and I love it. I would say the only thing is the pigment really spreads. So you have to be careful where you place it, and you have to make sure that you can blend it out. It doesn't stick or get patchy or anything like that, but like once you start blending, it kind of poofs into other areas that you might not want it to be in. So definitely just how much product you place on your brush and using your tools, like more of the tip of your brushes. But definitely love this palette. The matte shades so far are wonderful. I have yet to use the shimmer shades in it, but I will be using those in an upcoming video because there's some other products that I want to combine with this palette. Alrighty guys, so that is it for my colorful spring look using the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you as always for coming and watching and supporting me on my YouTube journey, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Okay, so let's deepen it up a little more. I just assaulted my palette. I'm so sorry. Because we all want it to be spring, okay? We want it to be spring. I want sunshine. Can't take it anymore. Okay. There's something wrong with me today. I can't talk. My words don't make sense.